Hey everyone, welcome to Under the Palm Tree, where it's always shady. It's me, Seafoam Soldier, with
Sister Isis.
yo, what up? Yeah, so just
The chat.
say again.
I can't see the chat.
Oh no, this happened before. We should have sorted this out before we went live. I don't know if there's a way for you to see it. Oh, but it should be. If you go to, wait a sec.
Chat or the Q&A?
Say again.
Is it the group chat or the Q&A?
I'm not sure. On this page, you can. Oh, whoops. Oh no, hear myself back again. Here you go. Right. You go to this page. Shall I send you on WhatsApp?
Okay.
Okay, wait, so let me just WhatsApp this to you quick. But if you go to this page, you should be able to see the chat. Hey, Connor. Hey, Tom. Sorry, one second. This is a wreck. Right, there you go.
Journalism is blatant.
So if you go to that page, you should be all good.
Thank
There
you.
should be chat at the side, then you can pop it out if you know what I'm saying.
I never know what you're saying.
Med, hey.
Oh God.
You happy? What's up? You happy? You sorted?
No. Why does my face look all crooked?
It always looks like that. That's not YouTube.
Oh no.
Med, hey.
That is not
Oh wait, we can hear us back again. This is what happened to me.
Oh for fuck.
Well, I'm getting post. Okay, right. Yaz, you ready?
I was born ready, bitch.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. So, should we start off with overall thoughts, or wait? Sorry, I can hear myself back again.
Oh my God.
Should we just go? Yeah.
Palm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Should we start off with overall thoughts of the episode?
Yes.
Right, go on.
It's your show. You take control.
I haven't thought about it. Oh no. I thought, yeah, good. I thought it was a good episode. What was the challenge again?
Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, this is Yasmin's takeover. Sorry, since Titus takeover. You never heard my name. So this show is about the challenge this week is about two rival morning shows, which I was excited about, and Aja and what's her face? Trinity were the leaders. They picked their teams and blah blah blah. There was a bit of shade before with them, like Aja being shady about Valentina because she doesn't see it, and she's just coming across as a bit salty, to be honest. But she's still, yeah, in the beginning,
Totally
right?
agree. Totally agree.
She's salty because she can't. Okay. Anyways.
Well, that's the thing, but like, go on.
Because she still chose Valentina first for her team.
Which is ridiculous.
She said something about trying to be more like her or see what is she up to, kind of thing, and try to gain a little bit of that, which she put it in a nicer way than this, but it's still just do you, boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, so look, I think it's coming from a place of self-doubt. It's not coming from a place of she was being really bitchy. I think because Valentina's an easy target. You know, we all know how I feel about Valentina. I think she's a great queen. She personality-wise, I'm not 100% on her yet. So this isn't me on the Valentina bandwagon. But I don't think it is Valentina's an easy target. She doesn't speak up for herself really. She's I think the way she handles situations is really good. But she's not going to fight back or anything. She's an easy target. So I feel like Aja's letting out her self-doubt and how bad she's feeling about her performance and the critique she got on Valentina. I don't think it is about Valentina really at all.
No, yeah, it's definitely a self-doubt thing, because it's when people are insecure, they try to overcompensate with this, but I'm there, but I have hems everywhere, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think what Connor's saying is right as well. But it was obviously a smart move to get Valentina on a team. She's probably objectively the strongest contestant. So if you're a team leader, no matter how you feel or what you said, you're going to take the strongest contestant, aren't you? But it just makes what she was saying previously completely redundant. You can't be I'm not sure on her, blah blah blah, and then choose her first for your team. It's very hypocritical, but it's also smart in terms of the challenge and the show.
Exactly. Yeah. But so what did you think of the challenge? Were you excited?
Yeah, no, I was excited. I was just thinking, so like, do you think I've written down lol making Aja team captain, producers are watching? Because obviously to make after what happened last week, I feel like why it seems a bit strange for them to make Aja team captain. I think they made a team captain because she was like having a breakdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a smart choice.
Yeah, so that's
Like,
impressive. Like the producers are obviously watching everything.
yeah, definitely. She, they watched when she put a knife to go to the workroom and stab Valentina.
Exactly. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think of the challenge?
So the first team was Morning Bitches. Was it?
Yep.
Yeah. And I was really impressed, like, with the anchors as well. And however, like, it just seemed very professional, especially for like a live thing. They seemed very prepared. Like, I would have fumbled like all over the place, but I'm wrecked, as you can see. But like the live show, and they worked really well together, I thought. I mean, Aja and Valentina is a bit meh, but overall, I think I was really impressed with Alexis. Actually, she really she seemed like more of a leader, actually, because she was really well controlling the whole situation, and but still letting other people shine. I thought, like, which is an anchor's kind of like, she was good at the segues. She was good at like closing up the show, which is important. And then so I was impressed with that too. And the girls, Sasha and Shay. I mean, I am living for Shay. Shay Coulee.
Yeah, Shay's amazing.
You can see my face.
I was thinking. So rewinding it a little bit because I've written an extra note about the Aja Valentina thing. Do you think the producers made Aja choose Valentina perhaps because of all the drama?
No. Can they control it that hard?
I think they could do. I think it's been quite. I think a lot of people have been saying the sort of influences from the producers has been very heavy-handed this season. So I don't know. Like to me, that's the first thing I thought as soon as I saw her choose. I'm like, this seems engineered because like she's proper like gunning for her even at the beginning of the episode. Like all of Untucked, the beginning of this episode, gunning for Valentina quite heavily, and then to choose her for a team literally like moments later. It just seems. I don't know. Like unless you can really let it go that quickly. I don't know.
I think I don't know. I could see her choosing her because I mean, maybe she just wanted to show, look, here, I'm gonna choose you. Like, I have nothing against you, kind of thing. Like to prove something. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Like, I think what Connor said was right. Like, it was obviously a smart decision for the team to win and stuff. So maybe it's just that. But I don't know. It just seems a bit weird to me.
Sorry, I'm struggling. But yeah, I agree.
But also thinking as well, when you're just saying what you thought of the Morning Bitches team, it also, so what was it? It was Aja and who was her partner?
Valentina.
Yeah, Valentina. So they stumbled quite a bit. And obviously Charlie and Cynthia stumbled a bit. I think they probably had the hardest job out of the team. The people who did that
absolutely. The entertainment is everything. But like, I don't know. I don't think Aja and Valentina stumbled per se. It was just a little. It wasn't that funny. The chemistry wasn't really like that great, really. But I will say Valentina looked cute, like so cute.
I was gonna pause it on her look so I could go through them, but that's the thing. I sort of would have written down if anyone stood out to me. I don't really think anyone stood out to me from both teams in terms of looks. I thought they're all pretty decent and nothing extraordinary.
Everyone looked good in that team. I mean, it's like it was a proper like morning show. Because sometimes, you know, when they have the challenges, like the acting challenges, and people, like, they don't really dress up as much as they would.
Yeah, I suppose they need to spend the time preparing, don't they? That's probably more important.
Yeah, but they all looked really polished and good. And Valentina, because Valentina had the fringe thing, and I thought she looked quite different and cute.
I didn't see it didn't stick out to me, so I don't know. But that reminds me though, I love Nina's shirt as a dude, her dude shirt in the workroom. Do you remember it?
No, obviously not.
Oh, seriously, this is cool. This is worth mentioning. It was like a cool like skeleton rib cagey thing that was like all torn and stuff. It looks super cool, genuinely. Like I would wear it if I was in better shape.
Oh, you're not fishing at all, guys. He's not fishing. No,
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
oh my God.
Step it up.
Please,
That's a really cool t-shirt. That's what I was trying to say. Right? Purely innocent.
Oh
But
God.
yeah, so but Sasha and Shay totally killed it, right?
Yeah, they totally did. It was weird and sexual and everything. Yeah, it gave me like SNL skit vibe.
Yeah. It was. You're right. You're totally right. I think their chemistry, like, they're the only people who could have done that, because Sasha is like a proper oddball, and Shay's just like hilarious. I know, like, it was like they're literally the only two people I could think who could pull that off out of all the contestants.
Yeah, exactly. I was really impressed. They did really well. I thought the whole team, none of them were like shitty.
I don't know. I didn't think. Yeah, that's right, man. I didn't think. I think Aja and Valentina bombed a little bit. Like, it was uncomfortable to watch. It wasn't. I think part of it could have been the material they were given, because obviously they had to read out the stories or whatever, and they can make it their own. But part of it could have been that, I guess. But they did bad. It wasn't. I don't think it was acceptable. Like, it wasn't like 5 out of 10. It was like 3 out of 10.
By it. You're not having it.
Sorry, say again.
I said you were outraged by it, apparently.
I am. I'm going to send in a formal written letter of complaint, tear stained. No, but just because you're just like, oh, you thought everyone did all right, and I don't agree with that. I don't think they did all right. I would say, yeah, subpar for sure.
Except we can agree to disagree with.
Fine. So next team then, yeah. What was it called? What was her team name? Not
on today.
No, not on today. That was it. Yeah. That was enough. I think they had the better team name. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done so much with it.
Yeah, 100%.
I think.
What did you think of their performance?
What did you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, terrible. Like, really, really bad all around. Like, terrible. This is skipping forward, but I mean, like, Peppermint stood out for how terrible she was. Like, definitely over Trinity, but like,
it was bad all around. Well, not all around, because Nina and Eureka saved the day, but Jesus, it was just oof. Like, the ending. I mean, someone please say something. Like,
oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, terrible. That's the thing. I get why Charlie did it. Well, let's rewind a little bit. Charlie was like, she's been like this in a few little points during the show, which I don't know. I guess maybe it is partially her age or whatever. But she was quite cold, like, just generally. Like, again, everyone knows my thoughts on Cynthia. So like, Cynthia would have annoyed the hell out of me. But like, she was just really cold.
Yeah. No, she was. She's just not selling it, and it surprises me, because, you know, she's a seasoned queen. She does her own, like, shows. I think she said she does. She's done live shows as well. So, like,
I know. What I think it was. I heard things like comedy and all this sort of stuff. So you think she'd excel, but what I think it was, like, she made a big thing about it as well. Is that she does celebrity impersonations the whole time. I don't. She's like, I want to do this as me, and I think that was super. Like, she took that, like, made more of a big deal out of that than it should have been, because she's so used to impersonations, I guess. So I think she felt like super vulnerable, and it just bombed because of that. Like, she couldn't handle the I think she put a lot of pressure on herself that she couldn't handle, and that's why she bombed. She couldn't hide behind a character. She feel?
yeah, but like, you have to kind of amp it up. Like, you can't just completely like talk and just be like, you gotta be funny. You gotta be funny. You gotta do something.
Yeah. Well, it's like Craig said, like, you know, Charlie, like, the deadpan humor is more like our sort of humor, right? But like, she just didn't she didn't do it. It wasn't deadpan. It wasn't like, it was just cold. Like, there was no like comical edge to it at all.
Look, like, British humor is my favorite. Like, I watch, you know, live show, like live programs, and like,
Yeah, you're always watching all the live programs. That has to be said.
shut up. I watch very dry, like, panel shows like with very dry people, and they are the ones that make me laugh the most. You know, like my favorite is like Richard Ayoade. He's super awkward, super dry. Like people
Yeah.
don't get it, and I love it.
Yeah.
But it just didn't. It was nothing. There was nothing there.
Yeah, I get it because like I think I'm sorry, so I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Like, it would have if I was in her position, because Cynthia is a bit of a nightmare and she'd be really difficult. Even if you like Cynthia's sense of humor, which I'm sure a lot of people do, she'd be difficult to work with because she is so like loud and like energetic, and I don't know what I would really panic about, like how I would handle working with her. So I get like why Charlie was so on top of her and so sort of like nervous and stuff. I think what I would do if I was in that situation, although it pains me to say, I would try and like bring myself to Cynthia's level, because you can't try and do like so heavily with deadpan thing when Cynthia, that's not going to work for her, obviously. So like you've got to try and bring yourself to her level and just be ridiculous, as opposed to like, I don't know, like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand, but also like there's a way of doing the deadpan thing, or like I think she wasn't trying to do deadpan. I think she was trying to be like cutting, like because she was saying like you wanted to have the like, oh, like I want to knife you right now, but I'm smiling kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she has to put it.
But also, the other thing as well, I suppose this is Trinity's fault, which I didn't really talk about and untucked properly, is that they went for a really similar like rapport as Trinity and Peppermint, and it didn't work for either team. But do you know what I mean? It's interesting they both went for like the exact sort of dynamic.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree. It's just, yeah, it was just bad. But let's move on.
Yeah, I saw what Jack's saying. Have you seen Charlie's new music video called Dame?
No, is it good?
Came out this morning, just popped up on my feed. It's fine. It's not too bad for a drag queen video. But like it was weird to me because like she's drawing attention to the fact that she was eliminated. I don't know, like it just seemed like a weird time to release it and a weird sort of point to focus on. I don't know. It just, because I watched it before I watched the episode, so like I was a bit confused to why she released it today as opposed to last week or next week or whatever. But it's obviously because she was eliminated. But I don't know, like it just seems weird that like it was quite like an awkward, uncomfortable elimination, and like her performance, especially this episode. So it just seems weird for her to draw attention to that.
Yeah, I need to see it. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't too happy. I don't know. I have to see that.
Yeah, no, like it wasn't like she didn't really talk about the show in the song or anything, but it just seemed like a weird time to like get the spotlight on. I don't know. Like I suppose maybe it's smart. I don't know. But so going back to what you said a second ago about the way they ended the interview, like I totally get Charlie's position in that like time had run out and that, but based on my previous performance in earlier on in the episode, like I would definitely have kept my mouth shut. I would be like, I'm fucked already. There's nothing I can say that's going to make this better. Like ending it awkwardly, it's not going to help my chances. Do you know what I mean? Like just accept that you failed at that point. And do you know what I mean? Like it was just like I was watching her. Like, I'm watching the prompt. And like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Like there's no way it's going to go well. Like let someone else. Like you're all in the same boat at this moment. Like just don't say anything. It's not going to help. And she said something like, shit.
You just couldn't control her controlling self.
Sorry, say again.
You just couldn't control her controlling self.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she's in like a really weird headspace. That relates to like again, like sorry, so like chat was talking about it earlier. But like the HIV thing, the discussion, Charlie fully broke down. To me, like obviously it was a really shit thing for her to go through, like her friends and everything like that. I'm not like trying to take away from like the severity of the situation or her feelings on that. But I felt like the reason she broke down in the way she did was because of like in a large part due to her frustration with her performance in the challenge and knowing that she was probably going to go home, because like she said later on, if she was up for lip sync, she just knew she was going to go home. So yeah. I think a lot of her breakdown in the workroom and her emotional state was due to that.
Yeah, no, she was definitely stressed, and it just crumbled.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been checking my notes. I thought Nina's the only thing I noted from looks was Nina's like curly Q she had painted on the side of her face.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I thought that was super cool. That was it, really.
Nina. I was really proud, like because she was really, I don't know, she was feeling a bit not confident before the thing because she was pitchless. And I thought, shit. I really thought like, oh shit. And then she brought it. She was like comfortable, and she was like, just being like really like real and natural. So I was really proud. And, like Eureka just knows how to do it. She just knows how to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. But I thought it was like in the workroom, it's interesting when Aja apologized to Valentina, because to me it came across as like very genuine, which was good. Like I think it was just a bit of a redeeming episode for Aja.
Yeah, no, definitely. And she looked better throughout.
So much better, so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, like continuing what I said before, previous weeks, but I do think Valentina continued to handle the situation between her and Aja really well, because like it was a difficult situation she was in. And like I said earlier on, like she's obviously quiet, and I think people can take that as an easy target, but she does sort of stand up for herself when she needs to. And I think because she says less, she's not always like highly energetic and up in arms and stuff. Like when she does speak up, it's more like you listen to her more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because she thinks it through before she says it. I think she's very smart because she'll keep quiet and she'll think things through. Like she thinks a lot about what she's gonna say about a certain thing.
Yeah.
So when she says it, it's like this is actually what I mean. Like she doesn't just react to things, which that's why it comes across sometimes that she's like a bit of a, but you know what? She's doing well for the show by doing that, because sometimes a lot of people in the show put their foot in their mouth because you just react and like even beyond, like put her foot in her mouth once. So I think people need to watch Valentina, because she's doing something smart here.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. She's super smart. Like I think we said every episode how like she doesn't come across as like overtly smart, but the way she handles everything, like she's very calculating, I think, which relates to part of the issue why I'm not like totally warming to her. But she's definitely like she thinks everything through before she does anything, and I think especially at the moment it's working really well. I think it may like put a slight disadvantage towards the end when like personality is so much more of a bigger thing and like being real and all that. Like she could be a bit of a disadvantage at that point, but at the moment, like her tactic, if it is a tactic, is working really well.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned how her snatch game is gonna be.
What, Valentina's?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know actually. That's a good point. But I think she'd probably do pretty well.
Yeah, probably. The bitch. I can understand why people would hate her, because she's just like, she's pretty and she's smart and she doesn't do anything wrong ever.
No, that's not my issue. Like my issue, like I don't hate her anyway, but like my issue is just like I'm just not warm to her because like she's not had like any like super like vulnerable or real or like I just like I said like everything. I think I'm quite good at telling when like you have a conversation with someone, you can tell if it's like a genuine reaction to what you're saying or whether they're like thinking through what they're going to be saying to you. And I feel like I said, I think I might have said in previous episode, or maybe just to my brother or something like that. But like, I feel like I wouldn't be comfortable like one-on-one having a conversation with her. I think similar actually. If you guys watch Michelle interview of her, I didn't watch half of it because it was quite awkward. I think I'd watch it again now, but have a better idea of her. But like that whole interview of Michelle was just quite awkward because I think she was just trying, like she was very careful about what she was saying.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I still liked her. She's good at it. Like I didn't think it was awkward, her interview that much anyways.
What, the Michelle one? Didn't you?
I know. I thought it was just she was a little bit nervous, but now that I think about it, it's just she was trying to control herself a little bit and just be like pristine. And I don't know, she still came across quite well. The bitch.
Yeah.
She's so perfect.
Yeah.
I just want to bold.
Craig's agreeing with me. That's the thing. It's like rehearsed. That's why I think she'd be good at Snatch Game. I don't think naturally she'd be good at Snatch Game necessarily, but I think she must have thought about Snatch Game and calculated exactly what's going to happen so heavily that she would do well.
Yeah, I think that's my kind of bitch. I think like she's like that lady from Gone Girl. She's just like
what's like fully psychotic.
Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Fair. That's the point I'll tell you about afterwards, but I started listening to this new podcast about like people who love murders, like serial killers and stuff. That's it's a really good podcast. Yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards. And also when it came out on so workroom, Anything else from the workroom in between like the challenge and runway?
The Sasha and the Rika situation.
Oh yeah. What do you think?
I thought Eureka just snapped out of nowhere because, like, she made a joke, which I didn't think it was that bad of a joke, but obviously Sasha was like, please don't joke about that, because, and she was like, oh.
That's the thing. So could break it down, because I think maybe I missed something, because she made the joke about eating, but was she talking about herself or someone else? I think she's talking
about Valentina. So Valentina said, I'll tell you about a disorder that I've been struggling with. And Eureka said eating.
Oh, okay, so that's definitely out of order then. Because I wasn't really sure who she was saying it about. So I'm totally on Sasha's side then. Again, you guys know my feelings about Sasha being quite intense. But
harsh. That is harsh.
Like, I don't think Eureka meant it as like in a bitchy way necessarily.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't like trying to like be like evil or anything. But Sasha was like, look, don't joke about that. Like, that's not okay. And all she had to say is like, oh, sorry, just apologize.
Yeah, that's what Connor's saying. Yeah, I completely agree. That's the thing. But it's what you said, like she blew up out of nowhere. But she's done this sort of thing before, like, and actually quite a few times. She's just sort of like, she's very, what's the word? Like, not headstrong. What's the word? It's like a worse word than that. Stubborn. I suppose, like stubborn. Like, as soon as like she won't look at things from an objective angle. She would just look at, like, she would say something, then I guess maybe it's relating to her past and being bullied or whatever, or having to stand up for herself. Like, there's probably reasons for it, but she'll just like say something and then like fight to the death about it, even if she's wrong,
I think this has most to do with the actual, like, how she's relating to the girls in the show. Because quite a few girls said to her, like, she talks about over other people and blah, blah, blah. And like, I think that moment was she like being angry because she thought she would come across as a dickhead. So she was like, why are you trying to make me look bad? Like she was worried about how it should come across in the show.
Yeah, no, again, you totally get that, because there's so much pressure behind it all.
Yeah.
But she's just her own worst enemy, really. It's like the same with back to last season, All-Star season 2. It's like, I understand why she did what she did with the meltdown and everything, but it's like, you're having meltdown because you're worried about the way you're coming across, but having meltdowns make you look a million times worse. So, like, I get all the stress related to that.
Connor is completely right. Like, we didn't even get to like hear about Valentina's disorder. Like, she just went over the whole thing, and it's just, she took over as always. She takes over, and it doesn't help you, mate. Like, you're actually really funny, really talented queen. Just shut up.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree. I was going to point out what Connor said as well. And also, like, I was thinking again, Sasha, like, I was interested to hear Sasha's story with her eating disorder. And again, Eureka talked over that, so we didn't get to hear about Valentina or Sasha's, like, struggles, which I think would have helped me like them both more, as Connor said.
Yeah, and she was more, like, worried about the way that she comes across in the show than, like, hearing about people's actual struggles. That's very selfish and just
completely
case at all.
I think that was the worst part of it for me, like the bit that sort of pissed me off the most about the whole situation. Yeah.
Like, when I just started talking about her problem, she was just, instead of saying, oh, like, it's just an empathy thing. Like, you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean it like that at all. Like, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's what I was going to say. I think the issue is because, like, she obviously, although she keeps saying, like, it's not an issue for her, I think the fact that she, we've all pointed out in the chat and stuff throughout the episodes that she does say a big girl thing a decent amount. Like, obviously her weight and eating is something she's self-conscious about. So I guess that relates to what I was saying before about why she is so overly defensive or neurotic, as Jack said earlier about it. Like, I think it relates to her own issues as opposed to, like, anything else, really.
Yeah, but, just be kind to other people and listen. Just listen sometimes.
You see in the chat what
No.
Connor said? That Connor said, let me tell you a story about Eureka O'Hara. No. But yeah, that was like, yeah, that was really interesting. About I think we had a good amount of workroom stuff today.
Yeah. Now I thought it was I'm warming up to this season, I think.
What, the contestants or general or like the season generally?
The season, the camera people and everything.
Fair. I respect that.
Because it takes you a while to like get on board, kind of thing. Yeah, I think this episode was good.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. Like, there's no, maybe Nina, but like, there's no, because like Pearl from season 7 for me, like I loved instantly, didn't I? Like I championed her like fiercely the whole way through. I think Nina's probably my queen this season who I'm doing that with, because like I get okay, let's go into runway actually, because all of this is relating to what I think about the runway.
Yes.
So yeah, like Mev said, Mev really helped me out. He messaged me a link to the full version of Runway on Logo's website, because Runway on the show was super cool.
Mev.
Love you, Mev, for that. We didn't have time to write any notes, so like I went through and watched it afterwards and wrote notes on all the looks. So yeah, should we go through them one by one?
Yes, please.
Cool, Farah, what you saying?
Like expected, but gorgeous.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote. Like I put down like is selling what the challenge asked for. Well, do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything out of the box or anything, but it's exactly what the challenge prescribed, and it was like a good execution of that. Really good execution of that.
Selling her brand, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh
fair.
no.
Fair, to be honest. Alexis. She was next, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She looked gorgeous. She looks really good, and I like her body shape because it reminds me of mine, you know. So.
Meaty tuck.
Because I'm a dude. Oh, like she's like quite wide. Quite wide.
No, because you're like you've got more curves than that. Like she's not very curvy generally. I think she needs to pad a bit better, to be honest. No offense to you either. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to come for me now, girl.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're like curvier than her because you're like a biological. Whereas like I think she needs to pad a little bit more. I thought her body was like a little bit like boxy.
I mean, it's hard to balance out the man. You know.
I know, fair. But then Nina does it really well. Like Nina exaggerates it a lot, which I think is like obviously her stylistic choice. And you don't necessarily do it that much, but I know, like I think Alexis a few times to me, like because I think she prides herself on being like very fishy, feminine, and well, not like fishy, but I think she does like consider herself to be very feminine and like female looking. But I feel like that's not coming across as much as it can do. She's her padding.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, want to talk about Ru's dress?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was to say. Yeah. Go on. What do you think? What do you say about Ru?
I don't know.
You didn't like it?
I wasn't blown away.
I liked the color combination. So I like the fact like the dress was yellow with the white hair and the makeup. The eye makeup was really cool. Like there's a couple of colors.
I thought it was kind of greenish. No?
Blue, greenish, blue, yellow. I don't know. Like I thought it all, like the color combination of everything together looked really good to me. But I think like if she had like her normal blonde hair with the yellow dress, it wouldn't have looked good. But I just liked that the colors were quite the way the colors work together.
Mm-hmm. I thought she looked beautiful, but it's not one of my favorite looks.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like her for all the queens. My personal taste is outside of the box stuff, and it was very like it's pretty much typical Ru. But I thought her makeup was really good because obviously we've all been talking about that because Raven and Delta are now doing her look, I guess.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, like it is there's something that's not like anymore. Because I'm big on Runway. When the music starts and she comes out, I'm like, oh yes, queen, every time.
Yeah.
And like, sure, queen.
Yeah. That's the thing, but I think it's due to the stuff we chatted about though. You know, like it's like a transitional period, isn't it? Because it's different if you've been working for someone so heavily for such a long period of time. You can take all the risks and stuff. Whereas I think like imagine being like Raven and Delta and you got like sort RuPaul out. You're like, fuck, like let's concentrate on getting her as close to what people expect out of her as possible. You wouldn't be like, oh, let's whip a side pony on her and put her in a bikini. Do you know what I mean? Although they should definitely do that.
They should definitely do that.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the finale look because the finale look has to be amazing.
What, of Ru's?
Yeah,
No, they know that they're gonna go out the box for that. I think it'd be good. I think
I
it'd be good.
think they better like pump it up, because right now it's just like she's all right. She's all right. Like there's nothing like exciting about it.
Well, Rue's look. No, I completely agree. That's what I mean. But I feel like, for the first few episodes, they'll be like focusing on just like getting her as close to what people expect as possible. And when they get more comfortable with that, then they'll push the boundaries more.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm hoping. That's just a theory, you know.
You're full of theory.
Full of theories. Right, sorry. Back to Runway. So right, Alexis. Yeah, go on. But what do you think of Alexis's actual look, though?
I thought it was cute.
Okay. I liked the bodice, as she called it. I don't know if that's what it is, but like the bit underneath the robe-y thing, I liked a lot. I thought that was cool.
Corset.
But
Corset.
that's it, corset and pantaloons, I thought were very well done. But the shawl, that thing, black thing around the neck, fabric.
It wasn't black.
It was black and had flowers on it. It didn't look very good to me. I thought it looked terrible.
Well, it was colourful.
I don't know. It looked terrible to me. I didn't think because the outfit looked like Vegas-y, like super expensive, like burlesque-y, like the inside bit, and then the outside was like beach pool wear.
It was not beach pool wear. It was more like Asian-y. I don't know.
No, like if I saw her at the pool, I'd look the other way until she walked away.
That wasn't a pool robe. What are you talking about?
It was. That's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Sorry, you guys let us know what you think of the queens as we go through them as well.
I don't know shit about shit.
Sorry?
You don't know shit about shit.
I do. Well, let's see what people say. I'm like pretty much fashionista. That's what people come to me for. Fashion Easter Sunday. That's us.
Wow.
Sorry, everyone. I would shoot. Don't blame me if you close this now. I've written down tension! Exclamation mark. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm not on Runway. That's why. Okay. Aja, we've talked about already. I thought she looked so much better.
Much better. Much better. Definitely.
Like her makeup was really pretty. Her look was cool.
Well done, Aja.
Yeah. Well, I thought she's one of the better looks generally.
Yeah.
Valentina.
Gorgeous. I want all of that thing that she was wearing. Like I thought, like lingerie wise for a woman, that was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I wrote down like the same thing as Farah. Like she looked gorgeous and like again like perfect, like exactly what the challenge asked for, and she executed it very well. So
it was very Jessica Rabbit and sexy.
Yeah. Shay.
Oh yeah, the golden thing. Yeah, no, that was really pretty as well. I liked her hair. I liked her as a blonde. And the only thing is the balance of the body for me. And I know Michelle is clocking that too.
Interesting. I don't agree.
I think she does need padding. Although her body is beautiful, but just a little bit, maybe just a little bit of padding for the hips, because it is very,
No, I understand what you're saying, but I like she had a bit of shape to it. I think it suited the look. Like whereas like Alexis's look was very like burlesque. I think that's it for me. Like Alexis's look gave me like burlesque, but like her body didn't. Whereas Shay's look, I don't know, like it wasn't giving me like pin-up sort of look. It was like a beautiful, like I don't know how I'd even describe it, but I didn't expect like a hourglass figure with that look personally. So for me, I wasn't that bothered by it, but I do see where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from too.
#friendship. So Sasha,
I thought that was good. I thought that was pretty, and I thought that like it was still very Sasha, and I love that wig, that exaggerated thing, like Victorian hooker. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, it was very. I thought the wig was very ganja, which I was here for.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Try your best.
I know how to do it. What are you talking about?
It should be longer, right?
No, because I wanted to do a short one. I can say, oh.
That's good. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Just a quick side note. Joe Beast, why do you want Matthew to be back? What do you think was particularly bad about Rue's look today? I'm interested. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah, I thought Sasha. The thing that stood out for me was Sasha's makeup. I think her makeup was really different to how she'd done it before, and like she looked gorgeous facially.
Yeah. Did she do the unibrow this time? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
she did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. No, yeah, she did. She did. But like her makeup was just like very. She done it completely differently. It was interesting, and she looked like it looked amazing. So much better.
Yeah. Oh, she did. She's gorgeous. I get that she loves props, uh, and people can be mad about it. But
What are her props this time? Like nipple tassels.
no, the chandelier.
Oh, I thought it worked for this particular one, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
harsh
I
on it.
thought it worked for this particular one.
Yeah. Although, like, I think a look would have sold the whole image by itself, but I wasn't mad at it this time. What was I going to say? Sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
No. Oh, damn it! I keep like half remembering what I was going to say. I come back to it. Sorry. Trinity.
Trinity K. Bonet. I thought she looked. Yes.
You did really interesting.
I really did, because look, back in the day, I used to work with some strippers. I didn't strip myself, but I used to work with some of them. And she gave me like that seasoned stripper that can really bring it with exaggerated two-color hair and like with the backstory of like 2 kids to go home to, kinda. And I don't know, I was just, for some reason I was living today for Trinity to look. I don't know.
So I'm surprised because like I think what I liked was her confidence. Like her runway like presentation was good, but like the look was a bit like to me. Like it's like stuff. It wasn't like original in any way really. Like it was executed well, but it was just pretty boring.
I don't know. I just knew that girl. I don't know. She was just, yeah, she was kind of giving me life. Like I want to know her story kind of thing. And her body, damn girl.
Yeah. But then I get that, and that's fair. But at the same time, like it's all injected, so I'm sort of like over giving her props for her body.
Yeah, but come on. Craig is on board with me. He says, "Don't strip her. She's the one. She's that."
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I think like if someone like, for example, Nina, who pads to give to her the body she does and is executed really well, compared to Trinity, does literally nothing because it's all been like done once anyway. So I feel like it's not really like that fair to give her like props for her body. Do you know what I mean? Or am I being too harsh?
Yes.
No, I'm probably being too harsh.
I'm not giving her props to her body. I'm just saying I enjoy looking at it.
Yeah, okay, fair. I remember what I was going to say about Sasha is that, you know, like I've been pretty harsh on like, well, not harsh, but like I've not really liked Sasha too much so far. But what I do really like about her is like her looks are so different every time. And like I always say, like that's one of the main things I look for from like my drag race contestants is like versatility.
Oh, they're yours.
So, sorry?
They're yours now. Your drag race contestants.
Exactly, my girls. Bring back my girls.
My girls.
So yeah, like that was cool. So now I'm excited, I think, from this point onwards to see what Sasha's going to come out with, because it will be different from anything we've seen before.
Yeah. No, I think she's got a lot to say.
Yeah. Okay, right. This is going to be a tricky one. Not tricky, but like not a fun one. Peppermint.
Girl, bless her. Bless her heart. That was not okay.
Like on any level. It's giving me, who was that queen from last season who had been in the business for, was it Robbie Turner a couple of seasons ago? Who was like been in the business for like that amount of time, but all the looks were so like cheap and poorly executed. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not saying that's consistently Peppermint, but this episode, it's like, you've been a drag queen for a long time. Like you should be polished. Like that look was terrible. Like the 90, like who pointed out, I think Shay and Untucked or something, but like the 90 wasn't ironed or whatever. And like, it's just like, it missed, like, even if it was your vision, like it just executed poorly, like there was no polish there.
Like, come on. Everyone was told to bring that outfit. Like no one like just, just, they didn't make them make that shit. It looks like she had to make it right then and there and didn't pull it off.
Yeah.
Mate, no. Look, really if I bring a man to my house and I show up with that outfit, he tells me to sashay away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, her makeup was great though. Like here upwards, great, but then like the outfit was just horrific.
No. Trinity, not Trinity. Sorry, Peppermint. You are better than this. Oh my.
Yeah, agreed. Right, who's next? Okay, as we talked about Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. Go on. What are you saying about Charlie?
Charlie's look was beautiful, but he didn't sell the garment at all. Like,
yeah,
I
think again, like I think really, I think. Sorry, what are you saying?
Sorry, you saying?
So I think it carries on from what we were talking about earlier, and like her breakdown in the workroom. I just think like she was so defeated after that challenge. Fair enough, like she performed terribly. So I think it like literally second in challenge ended, she's just like literally every like ounce of spirit left her at that point. You can see it in the workroom, you see it on the runway, you can see it very obviously in the lip sync. Like I mean, she didn't hide it well or anything. I think it was just down to that.
Yeah, no, it was just. I mean, people talked about Pearl being, half asleep in the runway. Charlie looks like she was just okay. I'm here. No.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think,
garment, darling?
Yeah, what do you think about the actual? What do you think about the actual garment then?
I thought the garment was actually.
Sorry, my things.
Apart from the behind.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, the behind was a little bit too.
Damn it! My screen's turned off. Sorry, I can't hear anything. Give me 1 sec. Right, sorry. Try saying something.
Hi, you hear me? Hello?
Say something, sis.
Hello? I'm talking, bitch.
Wait, I can't hear anything anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Can you guys still hear stuff?
I'm talking here. Hello?
Sorry. Can you guys, is it just me? I think it's my screen disconnected. It's like screwed me over.
I can hear you.
Sorry. Okay, cool. So you talk. I'll try and sort it out. I won't say anything.
All right. Sorry, guys. Grant is do you know what? Okay, he doesn't come to my house to do the show because he's throwing shade on my internet. But then look at his unprofessional ass right there. Can't even hear my fucking. Okay. Anyways, what I thought about the outfit for Charlie was that it was beautiful. It looked expensive. I thought she should have sold it a little bit more, and I thought the back was a bit nana. But that's just me being Brazilian and a hooker. Oh my God, don't even get me started on her lip sync because I'm feeling some kind of way for sure about it. But I need Grant to come back to this. What the hell is he doing? I don't even know. Okay, I guess it's just the Yasmin show tonight, folks. Oh, sorry, he's talking to me, guys. I'm trying to savage this. What are you doing, bitch? Okay. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, babe.
Cool, perfect. Sorry, did I miss any gold?
We decided together as a communion that this show will be just me now.
I understand completely, to be honest. It's fair. I'll just shut up and sit here.
No, I was just saying to them that you didn't come to my house because you were throwing shit on my internet when your unprofessional ass is there running around. You can't even hear you.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. I'm sorry. So what are you chatting? We should chat about any RuPaul stuff.
No, I just talked about Charlie, and I said I have a lot of things to say about the lip sync, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay, cool. But go on. So, what did you think of her actual garment? What do you think of her outfit? Like,
it looked expensive, beautiful, but it wasn't sold.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I wrote down I was interested because it's really similar. It was really similar aesthetically to Valentina's, but worse. Like it was black with the red embellishments and red gems and stuff. But like I just thought it was like nowhere near as good as Valentina's, but looked like it was like you'd buy them both from like the same sort of section of the shop.
Okay.
Same designer.
Victoria's Secret. Got it.
Yeah. So no, but I thought it was fine, but I just thought like it was one of it, like it wasn't as good as some of the other ones. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Cynthia looked good. Sorry, I'm just doing Giagun. Yeah, no, she looks alright. I thought her makeup looked really good and a little bit different this time.
Oh, I wasn't like Cynthia was one of the people I was least impressed with, just because I feel like we've seen that look so many times before. Like it just
about her is the corset. The corset is a bit weird.
Yeah, I think she's got an issue with things fitting her 100% properly, but
yeah,
that's what I mean. But like it just looks generally like it was just like bland, really bland to me. Like I think the white hair was the only like vaguely cool thing about it.
Okay. I didn't hate it.
I didn't necessarily hate it, but like it was one of my least favorites. But again, that's just personal opinion. I'm not saying it was terrible. Just saying I didn't love it. You know.
Yeah.
Eureka.
So in the VH1 version, we just saw it very briefly, and then there wasn't the wig reveal on the VH1 thing.
I thought that was really weird, right?
I know. I kind of liked I would have preferred to have seen the wig reveal.
That's what I mean. I think it was really weird that they cut it out because it's obviously like a big part of the runway.
Yeah, it's a shame because I thought the thing looked more interesting because she's always have that thing, and it's like it would have been more interesting to see her coming out with hair and be like, nah, kind of thing. Like, I thought it was a fun kind of reveal, but they didn't show it.
But her hair did look terrible. Like the hair pre-reveal didn't look good anyway. So
fair enough.
Yeah, so maybe did her a favor by cutting it out. Like wig reveal should be like Roxy is the queen of wig reveals, but like it should be like both wigs should look good, but the first one looked terrible in my opinion.
And to be fair, the outfit wasn't great.
No, I wasn't impressed with the outfit.
No, I didn't think it went well with the concept as well. If you're gonna do dominatrix, like that was a bit tame for a dominatrix, apart from the whip.
Yeah, true.
And the hair.
Yeah, Nina.
I'm sorry, I'm here for Meg when he says enough with the wig review your talent, girl, not your wig.
Nice one. True.
That is agreed. I signed that for sure. What are you saying?
Nina, what are you saying?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. There was no.
Yeah. Well, it's like what she said was spot on. Sorry.
What did you say?
Well, I thought what she said was spot on. I think it was in the longer version. Like she's trying to give you like Naomi Campbell zombie sort of thing. And like I got that straight away. She didn't need to say it.
Yeah. It was great. I thought it was really interesting and cool and sexy, and I think it was still part of the challenge, kind of.
Yeah.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But why doesn't she? Nina, you're amazing. Own it, girl.
Yeah, but that's what makes her so endearing, though. Like she's got everything. It is like that's what I mean. Like if she was like super confident, I wouldn't like her as much as I do. Like the fact that she is like so vulnerable and stuff, like that makes her super sweet as well. She's got like everything going for her. She's funny. She's like sweet. She's got this awesome looks. Like
relate, but I just don't want it to be a hindrance on her because I think she's incredible. She can go far if she believes in herself.
Yeah, no, definitely. What I wrote, the best thing I liked about Nina's look was that, like, I thought it was a really boring runway generally. Like, I think it was a boring category they were given. I think everyone, like, no one did anything that interesting with it. But whereas Nina obviously did, like, hers was, like, shocking. And, like, it was a bit like the Sharon Needles moment from episode 1 of season 4, where, like, she took a challenge, like, to another level. Like, she just did something different and unexpected with it. And that's always my favorite thing.
Definitely, yeah.
But also, yeah, like her padding. That's why I think like Nina should get more props in Trinity, because like her padding looks amazing. Like her body shape, like her waist was super like skinny.
I mean, her on Untucked when she couldn't get up. I was like,
Oh, that's so funny. That was so funny.
oh, this is too much. I love it.
I've also like again, I made my thoughts known on breastplates. I normally like despise them. I normally think they look absolutely terrible. But I'm pretty sure Nina's the only queen who I've ever liked the breastplate on. Like it always looks like her own skin or like her own body. Like to obviously not 100% because they're never going to, but like enough, like it's completely believable for me. Whereas like 98% of the time, breastplates just look ridiculous to me.
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. That she does breastplate very well.
Nina's been on Hey Queen.
Really?
We need to watch that. That's next on my agenda. But like what you're saying about the confidence thing, like Ross gave great advice with that, didn't he? He's like, look, you need to exactly what you said, pretty much, and like I think she needs to hear that. So
yeah, they're like, we love you, girl.
We all love you. That's the thing. It's not just us. Like people think, I'm always worried people think I'm biased and stuff, and like you as well with Nina, I guess. But like, it's not us. Like literally everyone on the internet, from what I've seen, loves her. Like loves her looks, loves her personality. So like, there's no reason for her not to dominate.
Yeah, embrace it.
Hell yeah, cool. So I think that's it from the runway, right?
Yeah, we're good. What did you think? Did you agree with the critiques?
Yes, I agree with all the critiques apart from I definitely think Peppermint and who's the other one who's in the bottom? Charlie. Peppermint and Charlie should definitely be in the bottom, not Trinity. I feel like Trinity did poorly. Like she should have been almost in the bottom, but like she didn't make any mistakes. Like her character was a bit shit, and she wasn't an amazing team leader, but she wasn't terrible. Like Peppermint consistently slipped up. Like Peppermint did terribly in the challenge. Her look was terrible. Like what redeeming qualities did Peppermint have this episode?
It's hard to tell because like it is kind of like the captain is responsible for the ship kind of thing. And it did feel like the whole thing was a little bit unprepared. Apart from Nina and Eureka, but they kind of like they were feeding off each other anyways, like kind of in a very improvisational way. But it just felt a little bit unprepared. And I think when something's unprepared, it's kind of the leader's responsibility. I don't know. Unless he does incredibly well and redeems himself, fair. Like, okay, maybe you're not great, but you still came across really well in the challenge. But if he's that great and his whole team is on the bottom, then yeah.
Well, I think it's really different with this show. I think too much emphasis is put on a team leader because like they've got barely any time as it is. You don't have time to be a great team leader. Like you need to invest time into everyone and to invest time into the challenge. You don't really have that time. Like people barely have time to learn their own lines and like work on their own routines one-on-one with people. Who was the other team leader? Aja. Like I'm sure Aja didn't go around asking everyone like how they were getting on and stuff either. It's just that her team didn't. It's just that they didn't lose, so they didn't have to be asked about. But I'm sure Aja didn't. I feel like it's like pretty much anyone in that situation. It's really, really difficult to be a good team leader.
I know it is, but I get it why she was in the bottom. I get it.
But do you so who would you put in the bottom? Would you agree with who was in the bottom?
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you guys think? Because I would say for me 100% Peppermint and Charlie. But do you guys think Trinity and Charlie? Or do you think
either way I would? Sorry, I have to scratch my boob. Either way I would.
You want to draw attention to that? You started speaking the second you did.
I'm good now. Fuck you. Look, I itch. It's just it is.
God, what are you saying? Don't let it ruin your point. Don't let your boobs ruin your point.
They always do.
They always do. They really do. But just this once, come on.
I thought either way would have been fair. Because Peppermint's look was a piece of shit. I'm sorry. It really was a piece of shit.
Yeah, but interestingly, you really like Trinity's look, so I don't know. I think what Craig says, right, in that like they probably just really wanted her to lip sync to Britney.
Sorry?
I agree with a lot of what. So I'm trying to catch up with chat. I agree with a lot of what Craig's saying. I think they wanted Trinity to lip sync to Britney, and that's why she's in the a large part of the reason she's in the bottom.
I think that's probably right.
And also Craig's saying pretty much what I'm saying, in that like they're all adults, like they can lead themselves. Like you don't, it's true, like they're not like a classroom of like kindergartners. Do you know what I mean? Like they can, like man, you know what you have to do. You know what your role is in the challenge. Like just rehearse your lines and practice with it. You don't need to like all practice together. There's no group segment.
No, there was the final one.
Yeah, but
And
like
that's the one.
but that's not. Yeah, but that's not something you really rehearse for, though, is it? You might just say like these are the questions.
She was supposed to wrap that shit up.
Yeah, no, that was bad, but that's different to like preparation and team management. That was just like,
Oh I'm just dying with Mev here.
What's he? I need to catch up. Go on, what's he saying?
Charlie Hides, welcome to your tape.
Wait, what? I can't. Where is it?
He said, I'm still mad at Charlie. Well, Charlie Hides, welcome to your tape. Hashtag 30 reasons why. You need to join us in the chat. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Untouched, please.
Let's do it. Okay. So the first note I written down was Alexis always bashes the other team like unanimously. It's weird. Like even though it's different people in the teams, like she still just went in on the other team, and then
just wants to be on top.
Yeah, yeah. I also said, "Why are you hating on Nina, girl?" What did she say to Nina? I can't remember.
I think she said it wasn't very. It was the way that it was. It wasn't very polished, I think she meant.
Yeah, but she came from Nina before as well, and I think she said something like, "It's not about her being different. It was like the way it's been executed." But I don't agree, because like I think it's been executed well. Again, especially for the limited time they have. I think it is more because it's different. Like it's so different to her. Like it's not pageantry or whatever. I think that intimidates her because she can't ever do anything like. Well, she probably could do, but she doesn't do anything like that herself. So she's no way she can like hold her own against Nina. I think that's more of where it came from.
Yeah, because I think she thinks of herself as out of the box for a pageant girl.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, oh, but that's like really out of the box. That's too out of the box, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. So it's like more about intimidation, I think. It's interesting. Like I'm sorry, it's like we all saw it, but like when like how like severely the atmosphere changed when the other girls walked back in.
Oh, I knew that some shit was gonna happen.
It's horrible, right?
Girl, I love to see like everyone else's faces when Trinity like gets up and starts going, Enrique's going, and like Aja is smiling, like people are like, ooh, girl.
Yeah. Aja's reaction was funny.
I love it because people live. If you don't have a dog in the race, like you're just like, yes, this is what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. Mev, what was Nina saying on Instagram? What did she spill the tea about? Let us know.
Ooh.
Yeah, interesting. But but like you said though, like she even like stood up at one point during the argument. Like it was quite aggressive.
She went in. She went in. She was like, I ain't having none of that. And they're like going around circles and shit. And I'm just loving it. I'm just living for it. I'm like, yes.
And the annoying thing was because like I feel like we've made our like thoughts on Eureka generally pretty obvious, but like neither like they were both in the wrong. Like there was no clear side that was right in the argument. They were both just like.
I think it comes from pageant drama and that bullshit. And like Trinity's like, I know who you are. I knew that girl. I thought you would. Like, I know who you are. And like Eureka had already said, like, I'm coming for Trinity's place, kind of thing. So there's obviously some behind bullshit about it. But it's just none of them looked completely right.
Yeah, it was a weird one. I thought like Nina had like what Nina said to Trinity afterwards was really good about like how a lot of it's probably her face, like due to surgery and stuff she's had. Like she has like resting bitch face pretty much. Like Nina put it nicer, but like I think because again like I think it's good for the audience to be reminded of that. Like I don't think I think that is a lot of the issue. Is it like Trinity looks vicious at most, like pretty much all times, but like she could be nice and like not necessarily thinking like bitchy fools, but she just looks like she is because of her face.
Yeah,
So,
that's the thing. She gives me that like she was giving me that like old school stripper that can everyone thinks is like a proper bitch, but she's actually has a heart of gold.
yeah, well, I don't know if she's got heart of gold yet. Maybe that's pushing it a bit far, but like, yeah, we'll see what happens, sort of thing.
Heart of gold, okay.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, hold you to that then. I'm literally going to reference that back. So yeah, what Mev said is like Nina has been like moved to Periscope, not Instagram, because she was told off by the producers. But what's she been saying? Like, what tea she been spilling that everyone's not happy about? So I want to hear this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit's kicking off in it.
Yeah. Should we rewind to lip sync actually? Because I just realised we didn't really talk about lip sync properly.
All right, because we were talking about the Untucked before.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to lip sync. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah. But now we finished with Untucked, so let's go to the lip sync.
No, we've still got a bit. We've got a bit more for Untucked, right? I've got a couple more notes.
Got it.
Just so like it was interesting that like when Eureka walked back in, when Trinity walked back in, Eureka walked out straight away. Like literally can't be in the same room as each other at this point.
Yeah.
And like it's weird because it's not as sort of light-hearted, played up as Coco and Alyssa's like pageant beef. This one seems more like serious, like darker.
Yeah, there's a lot of envy there and jealousy and just resentment. The shit is cutting deep.
Like I can see them physically fighting.
Can you?
Yeah, genuinely. Like I think something like that I wouldn't be surprised if that happened like next time Taco did one after or something like that.
I would love to see that.
Right. That'd be amazing.
I mean, Eureka would absolutely win, but I think Trinity would put up a good fight.
Yeah, she would claw. I don't know. She could claw her way to victory. Plus, she's got a lot of padding.
Yeah. She's got a lot of padding. Oh my god, I would pay good money to see that.
Yep. Yeah. So maybe we will. I said, oh yeah, I wrote down like this is what I thought was interesting. Charlie said like she was just hoping to never lip sync like Bianca the whole way through the competition. But I wrote down like that's like literally impossible because I mean you have to like the last challenge is always lip syncing because of the music video. So
I've got lots to say about this.
Yeah, because again, like it's what for me, my view of it is what we always say about the girls with sewing. Like we had to go at pheromone for not being able to sew. It's like you come into a competition.
What I was going to say, absolutely.
You know, it's expected of you. Like especially again, Charlie's extremely smart. You know, you're going to have to lip sync at some point. Like even if you're not in the bottom two, like which is unrealistic anyway, because most people like statistically you'll be in the bottom two at some point. Like you will have to lip sync at the end of the competition anyway to get into the final. So why would you go onto the show without practicing and honing the lip syncing side of your craft?
I know. Like what the hell? I honestly have the same feeling that some people in the chat were saying, like, girl, we were rooting for you.
Yeah. She's one of my favorites. She like from the Meet the Queens and from the first few episodes, she was like one of the people I was hoping would make it to the top.
It just comes across to me like someone who just didn't care about winning at all. Like just wanted to get into the show and like what?
I do think it always back to the challenge and she was completely defeated from that challenge and she obviously let it carry through to the lip sync and she might have done a bit better, but like I don't know, it's a tricky one because she said she didn't, you know, she knew she was gonna go home as soon as she started lip syncing anyway. It's weird. I don't even know why she tried. It was just so awkward. Like why is she not just like just sit there or just like I don't know, like it was just really weird the way she sort of like almost lip synced a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
I couldn't handle it. It was so bad. I mean, the only close to that was when Tenny Brown, she gave up on her first lip sync and she left and she just danced about like.
Well, that's something because like you can't really just like walk out because that's unfair on Trinity, who's obviously got a chance to like show her talent. So you can't like shut down the whole lip sync. That would make Charlie look bad. But like what she did was just awkward. Like again, I get like why hello is saying that like if you're rooting, like it must be suck for the people who are properly rooting for her. Like it's sort of like, it's a bit like Adore when she left in All Stars season 2, where it's like, you got that spot here sort of thing, like you're just throwing it away, like we're supporting you and you're not it's quite disrespectful to her supporters in a way.
Yeah, it's not. It just was really sad. It was really sad to see, like, a season queen.
Yeah, and like, was it Cynthia who was shouting "Come on" the whole time in the background? Because again, like,
Yeah, the girls,
like, I would have been the same.
something. Please do something. It's humiliating.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sad. It was just sad, and it was. I kind of got really mad because I was like, dude, like you were brought to this show to entertain, and whatever you do, either sewing, singing, whatever you do, and you already know the things that you gotta do in the show, like you have to entertain. If you don't know the lyrics, I don't know, do something, because it's not fair to your fans. It's not fair to the show. It's not fair to RuPaul. Okay.
Yeah, you disrespected RuPaul. That's something, like, I'm not like totally mad at her because I said, I think it was like how poorly she did in the challenge, like fucked her over completely. So like, I get why she was feeling so down, but I think it's just her comment about her saying like she knew, like she was never going to try to lip sync, even if, I don't know, like I don't know. That's something she can't.
If she had broken down, I would have felt it. Like,
no, she's too old for that though, yeah, isn't she?
No. I mean, like if she had done that because she just like gave up and she was too sad or something. But
that's
no.
Again, I mean, because of her age, like you can't, like, if you're 20, like emotional breakdowns and stuff like that, like sort of fine. But like she's over all that like emotional breakdown period of her life. Like I wouldn't have expected that from her.
No one's over any emotional. I mean, your mom is breaking down all the time.
True. Yeah, but then she's not. That's why she's not on Drag Race. She would be if she could get herself together.
I know. But I'm sorry, Lynn, we love you and you're not breaking down.
Yeah, watch my Japan videos. You want to see my mum? She's
but like it's not about that. Like I get why she would be upset and that kind of crumble and like gave up on the lip sync. That would be one thing. But she just walked in there and justified herself saying, I was never gonna lip sync in the first place. Like, no, that's not cool. You knew that to get to the top, if you come into this competition, you have to perform. You have to. And it's not gonna be live. You can't just say, oh, I'm British. You know, it's not like that. It's what's asked from you. It's just
and like I was thinking about that because like I'm not a massive fan of what I've seen in the British drag scene anyway. I need to properly delve into it again. I think we should do it together. But like her whole thing was like she wanted to represent British queens and like how diverse British queens are and that they can like be as polished as American queens and all this sort of thing. And it's like to be like, oh no, British queens don't lip sync. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think that's not true anyway. Like I know enough about British drag culture to know a lot of British drag queens do lip sync. And like I know, like I just thought that wasn't great. But then, like relating it back to what I was chatting about earlier, it seems weird for me to then for her to release this song like today, and like to be called Dame and everything, and be about like focused on. I don't know. It just seems a bit of a weird move to me.
Okay. I need to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So wait. So I think that's everything, right?
I think we covered everything.
Cool. If you guys have any extra thoughts, let us know. But if not, we'll whip out our CUNTs.
CUNT, let's do it.
Okay. I really should think about this before we start streaming. So I always like spend ages trying to think about who to give what award to.
I just live in the moment, Grant.
Okay, go on, fine. Charisma then.
I got an itchy boob today. I don't know what's going on.
I'm giving charisma to you and your itchy boob.
I don't know what is going on with this boob in particular. It's just very itchy right now. Okay, so C. Who is your C?
No, I asked you first.
I asked you second.
Very good point. I don't know. It's a tricky one. Sorry?
I don't know either. I want to just give it to Shay because I just love her.
Yeah, Shay, definitely Shay. And then like, okay, you know what? I might give it to Sasha because I feel like I probably won't give it to her at any other point during the whole season. So I give it to her now. Like she was charismatic during the challenge, and like I don't know.
Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Shay because I thought she was really funny and untucked, and she's always like, and I mean, she won the challenge.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, sorry. You guys give us. We'll read your. We'll address the points you're making now about the next episode. So we'll address it afterwards. But guys, give us your CUNTs as well. Do like C equals U equals. You guys know the drill by now. Want to hear your thoughts, and we'll read yours out as well. You
Matt is saying that he wants to see me itching my boob, scratching my boob.
A lot of people demanding. I've actually got a lot of private messages about that.
That's a different live show. Just connect to my channel. We'll talk later. It's fine.
Okay, uniqueness.
Uniqueness. Let's see. Damn.
CNT or Jasmine Masters? Yes, 100%.
she don't fuck up drag. Oh shit! What is uniqueness?
Nina, 100% for me.
100%, of course. Fucking sex zombie.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, nerve.
Ooh. I never know.
For me, it's easy.
When I think of nerve, I think like someone being angry.
Eureka for me. Like she shut everyone down in the workroom and trying to tell their stories. She was like combative in Untucked. Like definitely like Eureka has some nerve this episode and not in a good way.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I would give it to Eureka, but not in a good way.
In a good way.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
And that actually, I hated her outfit. I'm sorry. I just want to make it clear. I hated her fucking outfit. It was not good.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't good. That's right. Because the chat's going quite quick. I don't want to miss them. So, why hello is saying C Valentina, U Nina, N Shay, and T Trinity. Interesting. I'm guessing T Trinity for the lip sync, which I totally get. Connor's saying C Shay, U Nina, N Charlie, and T Yaz's boob. Yeah, a lot of talent there. I can see that. Craig is saying C Shay. That mouthful of chocolate. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
No.
You, Nina, N, Aja, and T, Trinity. Why Aja? Is it because of the same things we chatted about last week? Yeah. So sorry. What are we on? We're on T now. Talent. Okay. Yeah. Talent. Who's saying?
I was gonna say Trinity. I loved her lip sync. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I think it was really good. But who had the most talent in the challenge? I'm just trying to remember. Probably Sasha and Shay. But who would you have a team who say did well as well with DIY corner? Nina and
Nina and Eureka.
Oh yeah, I felt like I didn't mention it earlier, but I felt like Eureka was decent in that part of the challenge, but I felt like Nina like carried her through quite a lot.
Do you think?
I think so because Eureka's like I dominated, like I did really well in that challenge, but I feel like Nina was sort of like pulling her through a little bit. Like her jokes were a little bit meh. Like we've seen the eating thing so many times before now on Drag Race. Like it wasn't that clever or unique or particularly funny, but I think like the way Nina reacted to it and was like egging her on and stuff, it made it funnier.
I would agree that Nina did better than Eureka in the team.
Yeah, talent. Because I gave something. Yeah, I would give talent to Trinity as well. I don't really think there's anyone else who displayed talent that obviously is as obviously as Trinity this episode.
Yeah. All right.
We've got one more. Scooterkin. C Valentina, U always Nina, N Trinity, T Sasha. I'm never saying T Sasha as well. Can we have a minute to appreciate 13 reasons why RuPaul's Drag Race has done fucked up drag? That'd be amazing. Maybe you slay. Maybe you do slay. If you want to like join us on video feed, definitely do that because you're slaying. But yeah, well, we're going to talk about 13 Reasons Why is a great show, by the way. I'm like 4 tapes from the end, so don't spoil it for me. Although the one thing, this is a very like off-topic tangent. The one thing that pisses me off about 13 Reasons Why is the same thing that made me stop watching Mr. Robot season 2. Is that like they cut away so much like from reality. They'd be like events will happen. Like the episode I just watched, literally about 20 in a row, events happened, and then he'd like shake his head and be like, "Oh, that's not what actually happened. That's what's going on in my mind." And it's ridiculous because you can't trust like what's real and what's not, but not in a good way. Like in the like emotional big moments lose impact.
Yeah, I think you can't watch Scrubs I'm joking.
I love Scrubs. I used to love Scrubs. No, that's the difference. It's like a comedy sitcom.
Comedy cutaways are fine. I know. Drama cutaways need to be concise and important.
Sorry, say again.
I said drama cutaways need to be concise and important to the plot.
Yeah, exactly. Mev saying that 13 Reasons Why RuPaul's Drag Race Done Fucked Up Drag should star Jasmine and Nicole Page Brooks. That would be amazing. I just saw, like, you know, on Netflix has like the preview banner at the top, had the shot of Nicole Page Brooks on the motorbike from her photo shoot with the two guys, just looking like a wreck. And like, I just could just imagine that shot with like Jasmine Masters on like another motorbike or something like that, with like the title and bold in the middle. That would be the best thing ever. Like, literally, can someone mock that up for us, please? We put it as like our what's it called? Like the thumbnail. If someone can mock that up for me, I'll definitely put it as a thumbnail because that would be amazing.
God. And someone just said Rebecca Glasscock. I mean, what was Rebecca Glasscock doing in the top 3? I still don't know.
I know. No, she's not good enough for the show. She's maybe pork chop.
I still have a theory that RuPaul was sleeping with Rebecca Glasscock. Is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I know something was definitely going on there. Okay, we need to talk about next episode before we get out of here. So yeah, it's been pretty much confirmed. I've had it for a few weeks now that it's going to be a Kardashian musical. I'm here for that.
Don't play with my heart.
No, it's going to be amazing, right?
It's going to be amazing.
I wonder if they're going to talk about Caitlyn though. Like, I'm a big like trans rights activist, so I hope they don't. And I feel like Ru's got like a lot of like, talk about it in a tasteful way, but like don't take the piss too much. Because I feel like Ru's got a lot of trouble about like, well, the show's been like under attack a little bit from the trans community due to certain things they've done, like, you know, shemale and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they won't probably go in on Caitlyn, but I think it could be like a big controversy if they do. So I'm sort of curious to see what's going to happen with that.
I kind of want them to get in that situation, like not make fun of her or anything, but I want to. It has to be mentioned.
Exactly, it's just how they do it. But yeah, what do you think about the challenge idea generally?
The challenge, what?
But I like the challenge generally.
Yes, but I'm really dying for like Snatch Game already as well. So let's get into it, girl.
Yeah, no, yeah, we've got a good few episodes coming up for sure. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Gia came out as trans recently, didn't she? And Jiggly as well. Because again, okay, this is slightly off topic.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not? That's the thing. I made a big joke earlier, but you didn't get it because you don't follow Gia or Ganja at all, do you?
I don't.
You're the worst. Gia's literally my favourite of all time. I love you, Gia. What was I going to say? But it's interesting because obviously the Kardashian stuff's going to be quite outdated now because I guess a lot's happened in the last year. So it'd be interesting to see like what sort of stuff they choose to do musical about.
Yeah. I would like. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know a lot about Kardashians, but I just love musicals.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was going to say, so like this is like a bit serious and like cutting back to what we were saying a second ago. I think I might have talked about it before, but like I was pretty much on Carmen's side, Carrera, when she chatted about like her views on how RuPaul treats like RuPaul's views, like Drag Race's views on like trans people. I was pretty much on her side, which is like, it's a shame what happened with her because she's been totally ostracized from like the Drag Race community because of her views. And I felt like her views were pretty fair generally. Like maybe not, I didn't 100% agree with everything necessarily, but I felt like where she was coming from was fair. Like she's lived in those shoes. She has a right to feel the way she does. And I felt like what she was saying was legitimate. But then like she's been like, everyone hates her now because of that stuff. And I think that's a bit lame, you know?
To be fair, I haven't seen what she said, so I don't know the whole story to really comment. But I wasn't a big fan of Carmen, so I don't know. I'd have to see it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Mev, if Nina does Jasmine on a Snatch Game, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you need to go now? You being beckoned to the boudoir.
My wife is awoken.
Yeah.
And she looks so wrecked, so she can't be on camera right now.
Get her on camera.
Get in, girl. Get in.
Hey, Anna. Okay.
See you.
Love you, Anna.
This is not my, by the way, she's my friend from childhood, just to be safe here, because her family doesn't know about us together.
Exactly. I'm sending this straight to Caesar. Right.
Her family's gonna kill her ass.
Right.
Anyways.
Okay. I feel like it's time to go now, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, wait, first of all, like people, if you guys don't mind, please support. I've got a mobile game coming out on Kickstarter soonish, running a thunderclap campaign. You just got to press the support button. That's all you need to do. And that'll really help me out. I need like a few more people to sign up for the campaign. So I put a link in the description. If you can do that, that'd be super handy. Thanks.
You haven't sent me that.
What, you signed up? Sorry, say again.
Have you sent me that?
Yeah, you signed up ages ago. You're one of the first people. It's been going for a while now because Kickstarter keeps getting delayed because of my artist.
All right.
Yeah, but we still like we want the Thunderclap campaign to go well. But yeah, cool. So I appreciate that, guys. Cheers. Join us next week, same sort of time. Continue the conversation down below in the comments. And yeah, keep linking us up and stuff.
Yay! Oh, Grant, can you edit this so Nina can watch this, please?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, Nina, as well. We love you. We'll put if someone could write down like the parts where we talk about Nina, we'll put it in the description so she doesn't have to watch the whole thing. That'd be nice for her.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, love you guys. Have a good day. Come join us again next week. See you later.
You don't fuck up drag. Bye.
Bye.